Hello everyone. So this is my first video on YouTube. Generally, I teach the student, fresher, and the college student and the school student to DSA, basic DSA in C++. But this is my first video, so I am little nervous. So please ignore this. And the first up, the first thing I'll introduce myself. I am Puskar. I am a working professional as a software developer, and I'm also side by side I am doing some coding stuff and teaching the student, and this is my hobby, like teaching and learning. I'm not a pro in DSA, but I am still learning. I am still learning new things, new algorithms, and exploring things how it's work. So let's go to the question. Today I will take the one easy questions based upon array. So I will explain this, then I will solve the question, and I will also upload. I will also attach the link, GitHub link, where I can upload this code. Where I will upload this code. So we are given an array, nums of array, given an array of integer nums and the target. Both are integer nums and integer target. We have to return the indices. Indices means index where the value is stored. Like here you can see this nums array, you have 4 value. How can you calculate this 4 value? The nums of 0, at nums of 0 it's 2, at nums of 1 is 1, 7, sorry. It's nums of 2 is 11, nums of 3 is 15. So you have to return indices such that they add up to target. So you have to return that indices, their value adds up to target 9. And also given that you have exactly one solution, one pair, and also not use the same element twice. Okay, you can return answer in any order. Okay, see the example. Like you have a nums array, like value 2 at indices 0, 7 at indices 1, 11 at indices 2, and 15 at indices 3, and the target 9. So you have to search for the 9. So you take first element indices 0, and you take the indices 1 element. It's 7 plus 9 2, 7 plus 2 9. You got the answer. But you think, you can think like that, like if they ask the total number of the total count of the pair, they can give the target 9. So how can you, like, how can you uh, do this question? And you can think like that. You take first this element, you add this, then you take first element should be same. You take 11, you take 15, and you check if the equal to them, you can increase the count. Similarly, after completing this array, you take a 7, you take 11, then you take 15. Similarly, you can think like that. But in this question, you no need to think like that. It's only exactly one solution it's given. So if solution found in one search, that is so good. So I'm going to solve this question. First, I will store length of the array in a variable. Dot size. Then we declare a vector. I'm thinking like you guys have little bit idea of the array and the vector functionality, how it's work, because you are using in this question answer. So we need the loop. So you guys have idea about loop, how loop working. Try equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So this I am explaining the brute force approach. I will also explain the optimal approach later in the next video. So you think before the uploading video, you think by yourself how can you optimize this code. So we are running j equal to 0. J should be, there is a catch, like why you take the j less than I. if think my I is at indices 0 and j at 7. So for single I it's check with all j. Next I will be 7. For single I it's next all j. That's why it take, we always check the j less than I. If the j should be greater than I, then it will be like uh, false. Like our it's not our solution. It's to give the like twice some duplicate value because it's take twice this thing say 2 7 and 7 2. We return only one and the j plus plus. We check if condition if nums of I plus nums of j equal to target. If this condition valid, then you can just push back the answer dot push back our I this I like if this condition is valid, then you have to push back this I value and j value in our vector answer dot push back j. That's my question done. We come out from this bracket, come out from for loop first, come out from second for loop, and you just return a sorry answer. Checking it's running fine or it's some error. Yeah, it's working fine. Let's submit. I know this is I will explain the time complexity about this question. I know this is not a good solution. Only bit 6%. 122 milliseconds take time. So it's not good solution, but we can optimize it. Not now in next video I will see. For every value we are running the outer loop this first I loop. For each I loop we are running just thing like that. For I running n time. For and j running for each I it's running n time. I into n. That means nothing n into n. It's n squared. So our time complexity is n squared. It's not optimal, I know. Interviewer is not happy with this, but you can optimize it. It's a 2 3 we can optimize it like two pointer. You can optimize it. Some think by yourself. I will explain next video. And the space complexity we are using only one answer and answer up to like size is only two. You know the pair only one pair should be that's the only space taking two. Now I'll explain like if you put I will tell like why I should always j should be less than I. If you taking like n, see what should be n. It's taking duplicate value. See target and 0 1 and same it's for 1 0. It's taking duplicate. That's why should be here should be less than I, not one I. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, in first video I'm just explaining brute force approach. In next video I will explain I will take one more question and I will also explain this in optimal way. We will meet in next video. I know it's this is my first video. I little bit nervous. My like what I say my I'm speaking like broken. My voice is not clear. But I will uh, do better in next video. So bye bye.